Yeah. What's up, everybody? I'm here with the lovely and talented Carmina Soriano. Thank you for being here with me. Today what we're going to be doing is the accent challenge. It's real simple. We're going to be taking turns telling a really random story, but every time it comes around, we're going to have a new accent that we have to switch to. And then when we're done, we're going to go right here. We have 7 accents each we're going to do, so I'm just going to get right started. Okay. So our story begins with this totally awesome surfer dude, and one day he rode up in his car and started sharing his opinions and stuff, man. And honestly, it was totally righteous, bro. You would have been super stoked if you were there, man.
Anyway, so I went to the shops and I was like, oh my god, I love that dress, I need it. And then this girl comes in and she's like, sorry honey, you cannot afford that dress. And I was like, well, you need to take your ass out into the street to Rodeo Drive and just excuse yourself and take yourself into the trash. Oh my god.
And so the man, who was also a frog, realized that to overcome his own adversities, one must first learn to stay true to one's own character and seize whatever chance or opportunity life may throw his way.
And then I was like, are you trying to mug me off? I mean, that's just so bloody rude, isn't it?
Isn't it?
It's just so rude that you would do that to me. And I saw him making out with her, and I saw him doing all that stuff with her, and I was like, that's so unacceptable. Unacceptable. I was just, I have no words.
Oh, there's snow in there. Well, tell you the truth, I don't quite like telling the next part of this story. It reminds me of the time when I was just a little runt and my pa traded me for 2 cans of sardines and a lick of moonshine. So I'm just gonna have to pass it over to my partner. Go on now.
Now I just remember the first time I watched Gone with the Wind, and I was just so proud about that Miss Scarlett O'Hara, and she was just so beautiful with that hat of hers, with that dress of hers, and I just thought, I need to go to a ball. I need to get myself a man who's gonna treat me right. Mr. Brett Butler, you can call me up anytime.
Gone with the wind. So the wee little man, who also happened to be Irish, was hoping he would stumble upon a pot of gold. So he walked across the road, only to find that maybe his luck wasn't so great.
To be honest, I'm not very good at an Irish accent. Not very good with an Irish accent. So all I can say is diddly dee potatoes.
Perfect. Yeah, nah, so the bloke walks up to him at the servo and starts bothering his Sheila. So he turns to him and says, look here mate, I don't want to fight you, but if I have to, I will fly kick your head so bloody hard, you'll be seeing drop bears and bin chickens all around your head like stars in a bloody cartoon, mate.
And I was like, oh, what happened there? Oh my gosh, what happened to my accent?
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, nah. And as I was walking down the bloody road, this girl comes to me and she's like, oh, those thongs are just so bloody ugly. Why don't you get a proper pair of Havaianas or something? And while you're at it, maybe get a better tan.
Nice. And so he says to him, listen here, my friend. Before you go home, I just need to ask you one question. Are you coming to my daughter's quinceañera?
And then I was like, anak, why don't you go and get a proper job? Go become a nurse just like your brothers, your cousins. Your whole family is full of nurses, so why don't you become a nurse? Provide for your family. I don't understand.
Okay. So this guy, he's coming out the shop, right? He's holding a hot dog in one hand and a cup of coffee in the other. He's barely halfway out the door when this car zooms right past him, almost hits the guy. So in true New York fashion, he turns to him, throws the coffee and says, "Hey, I'm walking here."
And then I walked into a cafe and I asked if I could have a baguette, a croissant, and maybe a cup of black coffee. And then I sat outside in the restaurant and I thought maybe I'll have a cigarette and just smoke my sorrows away.
Oh, perfect. Alright, that was the accent challenge. If you thought that was fun, go home and do that with your friends. Thank you to the lovely Carmina for being here. If you want to follow her, go check her out at Carmina. And thank you for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.